And I'm gonna do.
Alright, here we go with episode 1 of Until I Die. The lucky game, Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. I'm actually kind of frustrated that this game won the vote, and glad that it won the vote at the same time. Because this is one of my favorite platformers. It's just a phenomenal game. I am also extremely familiar with it, and I was sort of hoping that episode 1 would maybe be short and sweet, but it's probably going to be very long because I know this game very well, and it will probably take me a while to die. A long while to die. That being said, I work at 3 o'clock today, and we'll see what happens. It's entirely possible that at some point I'll have to save and quit and come back and record the rest at a later date if I don't die in a timely fashion, which I did not want to do. I was hoping to do just a single segment, a single very long segment, and maybe cut that into bits, but, you know, let's begin this fucking game. We were on the balcony of Princess Farah's quarters, I believe.
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction.
Okay.
But I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong. Time is an ocean in a storm. You may wonder who I am and why I say this. Sit down, and I will tell you a tale like none that you have ever heard.
Except maybe like Terminator.
I am the son of Shahraman, a mighty king of Persia. On our way to Azad with a small company of men, we passed through India, where the promise of honor and glory tempted my father into a grievous error.
He just sacked India because he could. Totally inexcusable, unconscionable act of greed.
Your Majesty, I trust you will remember your promise. The Maharaja's treasure boats lie within.
See how nice. Like a warrior son.
I've always had a little bit of trouble hearing the dialogue in that cutscene. Anyway.
Do you think I felt regret as I gazed upon the destruction you brought? Or at least humility at the speed with which a world can be transformed from a good world into a hell? If you think so, you are mistaken. For in that moment I thought of one thing only. The honor and glory
Kill the
I would bring
beast!
my father by fighting like a warrior.
Kill the beast!
First battle.
I want to help kill the beast. Oh. Oh my. Doesn't even bat an eye that all those people just died. Oh, but he doesn't like fire. Most game heroes don't. Jump! You know, even still, he's just one of the most well-animated game characters I've ever seen. Just all his movements dovetail into each other in these beautiful ways. Ah, Christ, I just realized I think that I used the word dovetail because of a special feature that I saw in the GameCube version of this game. Because they described the animations as doing that, but they do. You can hold. The animation will continue until you give him some additional input. And so he'll do these things at different paces depending on how quickly you make him do it. I think it's really cool. I really like good animation. Blood. I don't want to jump. I want to do the crouching tiger, hidden whatever thingy. Yeah. Look at my slow-mo. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Hey, guy. Oh, motion blur? I don't think I ever noticed that before. There in the other game. Die. Prince's first kill. Look at that. And now, second and third, I'm gonna run up your face and fuck you up. I like how he totally sheathes the Dagger of Time, even though he doesn't have it yet. Oh, hello. Oh. Nobody's perfect.
Many men that day sought to win honor and glory in the battle, that their king might say to them, as Khosrow said to Rustam, "You are the noblest of my warriors." From the moment my sword tasted blood, I knew this would not be my way. I would win my father's praise, not by killing, but by being the first to find the Maharaja's treasure vault and the wonders within.
You know, I feel a little bit stupid, because he's quoting something there. He says, like, Khosrow said to Rustam, and I don't know who those people are. I feel like that's a sector of literature that I'm just not familiar with enough at all. Well, the camera's doing that. Alright. I detect meat. Let's go eat some meat. I think that made more sense before I said it. You bastard! That's how I block. Wow, if we're talking about how well I'm gonna do in this game, I sure am sucking at them. Why not? Sheathing the dagger again. Goofy. Goofy, goofy. Do I need water? It's probably not worth going back for. I'm pretty much halfway done with this whole thing. Boom! Run! Run some more! Climb! There we go. Hey guys. And so I just magically know to go there. Paco. Yep, I'm going pretty fucking quiet. Huh, what is it? Interesting. Okay, anyway. Hey guys. Jesus, this guy does some crazy shit. Pacifistic Prince is pacifistic. don't always have to fight.
Shall I continue my story from here, the next time we're interrupted?
No.
As you
Yeah, I'm sure. Continue without saving. After all, the whole point of this is for me to not die at all, so... So I don't see the point in saving and having a safety net.
And there it lay, just within reach, the dagger of time. There was a treasure I could carry with pride as a trophy about victory. If I could only get there.
Ah, coffee. Ah, delicious coffee. There's the shiny. Look at that shiny. Oh. Look at the bloom doing something weird. I really need to watch Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon again. I haven't seen that movie in like 10 years. Maybe more. Good, solid advice. Avoid spiky poles. Glad I have you here to tell me these things. Game hints. Ignore me. Run! Run! Whoa. Okay. At a certain point, I would just give up. Fucking hell. Alright. Jump from the ledge. Look around a bit. Go. Am I hurt? No, I'm not. Good. I just feel like being a fuckhead. Now my question is, who the hell lights these candles? Alright, gotta be careful because I actually could die here. Alright. I like how the music just went all Majora's Mask.
I had what I came for. It was time to get out. Now.
Yes, it is time to get out. Run! Jump! Run more! Jump more! Wait! Ah! Me down. Ow! Ow! Not very good at avoiding spiky poles, am I? And that's the end of the opening. Parkour, parkour.
Father, I have brought us honor and glory.
Your Majesty, You promised me my choice of the Maharaja's treasures. That dagger.
Surely you won't deny the lad a souvenir of his first battle. You may have your choice of all the Maharaja's other treasures.
King Shahraman is dumb.
That will make a fine gift for the Sultan of Azad when we pass through the city. And some exotic animals for his menagerie. And a dozen slave girls. Yes, that should be enough. I want no animals or maidens harmed until I have chosen. Let it be known, King Shahraman is merciful in victory.
Yeah, bullshit.
Trust not a man who has betrayed his master, nor take him into your own service, lest he betray you too. I learned the truth of this to my sorrow, the day that we arrived in Azad as the
That's
Sultan's
humiliating.
honored guests.
My friend.
Pray, your visit brings joy and honor to my poor, humble dwelling. If only you'd given me time to prepare a proper welcome.
The glories of Azad are famed throughout the world. And the best is yet to come. I give you the sands of time.
How do you just give that to somebody?
May the friendship between our kingdoms endure as long as time itself.
Oh, because of its symbolic value?
Why does it glow? I can tell you. Inside the hourglass is a marvel that no living man has seen. Alas, only the dagger can unlock the sands of time, and it belongs to a greater one than I.
You
A
butt-kissing
young
son of a
prince,
bitch.
dearer to his father than all the wealth of India. Perhaps he will oblige.
No.
I just noticed none of the other maidens have eyeballs. They just have those painted on decal eyes. It wouldn't bother me so much if it weren't for the fact that it's a pre-rendered cutscene.
Give me the dagger.
No.
You have unleashed the sands of time. I can undo what you have done. Give it to me.
The only problem I have with the pre-rendered cutscenes is that they're not quite as colorful as the game itself. Makes the transitions just a little bit jarring.
Prince, use the dagger.
Okay.
Take his sand.
Okay. Stab him in the ass.
Now, finish it.
Finish you.
Struck them down, they rose to fight again. I soon realized that only by taking into my own dagger the sands that possess them could I liberate them from their monstrous living dead.
You know, and the thing is that that bit of monologue... Oh my god, that was great. That bit of monologue only makes sense if you let one of them sit for a minute. If you don't do that, then there's no reason that he should know that they get back up. But they make like that. I'll take your sand. Motherfucker! Earthquake! There she is. I will chase after her. Oh, what's this? Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna walk through it like it's not there. Dumbass. I love the prince. Man, he does some dumb things. And no, I don't want to save the game, and I am sure. Oh, man, I shouldn't have had that much ice cream.
You think me mad. I can see it by the look in your eyes. You think my story is impossible. Perhaps I am mad. Who would not be driven mad by horrors such as I have lived? But I assure you, every word is true.
Wait! Come back!
How do I know that she wasn't just crushed by that? Oh! Oh! There we go. Clouds. Retrieving 8 sand
The guest
clouds will
rooms,
give.
where my father, all our entourage,
Dagger
and
in
I
your
should
sand.
have passed the night lay cold and silent. The sands of time had swept through, stealing life and warmth from everything they touched. And I, who unleashed the cataclysm, had been spared. Were there others like me, who yet clung to life, hiding in fear among the ruins? It did not seem so.
Where's the button? Where's the button to sniff the sheets? How do you smell the sheets? Because
Is anyone there?
this bed is not just for sleeping, it's for booty and baby making. Whatever. Jump! Go, go, Power Rangers. I love making him do that. I don't know why. Jump! Roll! Yes, I know there's... Oh.
Stop!
I didn't even see who he was yelling at. He was probably at her, though.
Had I really seen her?
Yeah.
Or had my senses given way under the burden of horrors too great to bear, and conjured up a phantom? Either way, I could not rest until I had found her again.
Alright. Yeah. Good boy. Ah, yes. Okay, there's nothing up there for me. Oh, it's just Facebook being silly. I'm trying not to do what Bailey warned me would happen. So I'm trying not to take away from actual game time to check my phone. Well, I should have, now I think about it, set an alarm for later. So that I know exactly when to stop. Oh, jeez. I'm wondering, depending on how long this turns out to be, if I should... Ah, what? wondering if I should just clip this into multiple episodes, because I think that my account will let me upload videos that are well in excess of 10 minutes. Like, if this turns out to be hours long, I think I can still do it in one segment, but it might be.
Not for me, but for the enemy I strike.
No, well, let's try.
The dagger of time. I began to realize why the Vizier wanted it so badly.
Yep. Dagger time. Lets you do cool shit. Anything over here? There is not. Okay. Ah! What? Ah! Fucking camera. Cloud 2. I know it happens when I get to Cloud 8, but what happens when I get to Cloud 9? Who knows? Drop. Going to this place will just make it harder to get done before work.
Hello?
Fuck it though. I have integrity. I will not sabotage my efforts to play this game well.
Water. What just happened?
Just went with a rage rise.
I feel wonderful.
Well, that's good. Glad you feel so great. Run! Another cloud. Fuck! There we go. Down, doobie-doo, down, down, comma, comma.
Give you the dagger.
Do it, because I asked.
I am Farah, the daughter of the Maharaja from whom you stole it. This is your doing,
I saw my father turn to sand.
and we will share his fate if you do not give me the dagger to undo what you have done.
Your traitorous Vizier used the same words. From now on, I trust no one but myself.
Such a prick.
Run! Go back to the reception hall. Wait for me there. Go!
Of course, I mean, he is royalty. One problem that I have with the way that people perceive games is a lot of times they think that the things that a character thinks, does, or says are representative of what the designers actually think. And
Now I remember that. Since we left India, she had been there. In the desert, I had felt her dark eyes upon me. Now, here she was again. She and I, the only two survivors. Did I say two? Excuse me. We were three.
I like that line. But they think that the dialogue and attitudes of the characters are representative of what the writers, the creators of the game actually think. And this holds true for movies and literature as well. And while that's true to an extent, the mistake that you make is when you think that what the characters do or say mirrors the attitudes of the writers. And that's not always true. A lot of times the things that a character does or says are opposite of the way that a writer feels, because they're trying to use the story itself to make their point. So it's really just keep an eye on how things turn out, and you'll get a real idea of what they mean. Because I remember somebody that I talked to a long time ago about this game said that they thought that this game had a bad moral attitude because the prince was such a selfish jerk, and the things that they did at the beginning of the game were just inexcusable. But, you know, it's a tale of redemption. You have to have a murky starting point for the character in order to see him progress. Okay, shut up. Cutscene.
I did not understand the meaning of what I had just seen, but I knew, with a certainty I could not explain, that those winged creatures had a master. The man who had tricked me into opening the hourglass now had his prize, and for some unknown purpose coveted the dagger as well, would stop at nothing to possess it. Well, I would give him what he sought. I would plunge it into his foul and treacherous heart.
For instance, that very vengeful line there, does that mean that the creators of the game condone the revenge just because the prince seeks it or even carries it out? No, not necessarily. I think that's more just you know, reaching to put a stroke of authenticity into the game. This is how people thought at the time. This is the kind of values people had back then. It was eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Might made right, and you can see that in the way that Sharaman earlier thinks that his son is being brave and noble by riding into battle, and he's proud of his son for that. Yeah. But is his son really doing the right thing? No, and the game story eventually tells us that. Spoiler alert! Sorry, I should have... I don't know if anybody watching this is familiar with the game at all. Yeah, this game's been out for an awful long time, so maybe the spoiler alert is irrelevant now in hindsight. Oh boy. Can I make that? I'm not sure I can. I can't make that either. Well. Oh, yeah, no, I got this. Yikes! The other thing that makes this game very hard to fail is that if you, unlike most games where if you make a mistake that should kill you, this game actually gives you several chances to correct your mistake before you actually end up dying. You know, you have a certain amount of time in which the prince is still alive enough to use his dagger to correct his mistake. So again, it's gonna be really fucking hard to actually die. Whoops! You'd have to find me in a situation with like no sand. And my playstyle is careful enough that that's not likely to happen very often. Alright. God, I love this game. And see, now he sheathes the dagger and it's really there. Although it looks like it flips from front to back after he lets go of it. I'm not sure what that's all about. Oh, hey. Okay. Gotcha! You! How dare you! Mexican Persia, what are you doing? Alright. Might not be pretty, but it's safe. Hey! What was that? Was this an urn? Whose remains are these? F you. Whoa! Okay, did not like that. Hey! Excuse me. That was the end of the fight anyway? Okay. Well, better safe than sorry. This could keep recording for like another 64 hours. Alright. There it is. Okay. I was looking for you. Already got the one thing. Okay. Did I pick up that cloud? I can't even remember. Yeah, I did. Okay. Boom. He twists it when he puts it in the ground. That's interesting. Dude must have hands like an ox. Except oxen don't have hands. Oh, you know what I mean. This guy. Okay, sound, where'd you go? Hey, hey, hey. Ah, stupid camera. Jump!
Oh, thank God! I was afraid you were one of them! Can you help me activate the Azard defense system? It'll take both of us to do it! I'll reset the axles for you! The man who's normally in charge of this got... Never mind! Ride the platform down to the bottom!
Is he afraid that I would be offended by the concept of death or something?
You see those 4 axles? You'll need to pick them up one by one until you've got all 4! Then, bring them up to the top together!
Now see, what I don't get, though, is that it looked like all the axles were in place before this.
Make sure you pick them up in the right order!
So, my question is, did this man just deactivate it so he could watch me activate it? Is that what happened? Alright, let's see.
That's it! You've got the first axle! Now, pick up the other three!
Alright.
Remember, pay attention to the grooves!
Yes, thank you.
That's it! One crank turns the platform! The other one raises and lowers it!
I figured. They've got arrows on it. It's pretty self-explanatory, dude. Alright, excuse me.
That's two!
Pull. Oh, that's convenient. Okay. It's already in fucking place.
Just one more!
There we go. Alright. Almost there. Now, I remember this actor being a supporting character in some other game.
Now, bring them up to the top and line them up with their gears!
I'm trying to remember what it was. I have a feeling it might have been God of War, but I'm not sure. Oh, man.
That's it! I knew you could do it!
I also have a sneaking suspicion he might voice most of the Hellgast soldiers in the Killzone games.
Now, there's one last step. Do you see that platform? Throw your lever, and I'll throw mine.
Of course, I might just be saying that because of the
What
accent.
manner of machine is this?
I told you, it's the palace's defense system. Stop wasting time. Throw your lever.
Alright.
We did it! Serve those
I'm bummed
accursed
about
demons
that.
right! Oh my God, they'll rue the day they ever dared attack the palace of Azar!
Sneezes happen. Sneezes happen to the best of us. And it sure took him a long time to turn into a sand zombie, didn't it? Owned. Now let's see.
What have I done?
What a rookie mistake. Well, then again,
Palace's
he
defenses had a twisted logic of their own. They could be circumvented by using the strategically placed switches, which I soon
Maybe he-
learned to recognize.
yeah.
Yet it was hard to escape the feeling that I had made a terrible mistake by setting in motion such a deadly system of traps, which seemed in truth more likely to claim my life than that of an invader that was not flesh and blood.
Alright. Yeah. I think it's kind of funny that so much of the palace is ruined at this point, and yet all of the machinery is still intact. It just doesn't really make sense to me! Oh, this is gonna be a long recording session. Alright. Oh, that was the Facebook noisy noise. But yeah, as I was saying, maybe he just had no idea that the palace's defense system was so anti-personnel. I mean, I would assume that it's just a bunch of locked doors. That's what springs to mind when people say things like defense system to me. Don't draw your weapon. Do not draw your weapon. Good boy! Alright. Every little advantage helps, I suppose. Now, who's nearest? Hey! What?! You just pulled a Doom and telefragged me. Or is that more of a Quake thing? That's more of a Quake thing. Although it could happen in Doom. You can do that to enemies. But that's definitely more of a Quake thing. You fucking bitches. Oh, no, you don't. You fucking bastard. Bisected. Alright. Damn it. Yes! I love doing that. Alright, and what was that? Gameplay time. Stop. Oh, hi, cutscene. Thought I would race you to the action. Out of frame. Love it. Wait a minute. There isn't a cloud over there, is there? No, it's water, but... No, it's just water. I don't need to go there. Pretty sure. Oh, hi. This game always makes me think of a high school friend of mine, Justin Vandenbush, because he and I were both big fans of this game, and at the time we were both into it. Nobody else we knew was really that big on it. I mean, this series was, if I remember right, it was a commercial success, but you know, it wasn't what I would call a popular game. At least not when it was, not during its heyday. It's since been regarded as a classic, but at the time it didn't really spread.
Strange. I feel as if I've been here before.
But Justin Vandenbush and I had this game in common. We both really liked this game. And I think we both had it on the same system, the GameCube. Oops. also there was Duke Nukem Advance,
Feels stronger than ever.
which is sort of like the best kept secret of that series. Because it's another Duke Nukem first-person shooter, and it's wonderful. It's one of the better games on the Game Boy Advance, and it's certainly the best first-person shooter on the system. Although it might not be as it might not be a particularly innovative or even creative game, but it does everything that it does very well. It looks good for the system. Probably the most creative shooter on the system would be Ballistic X vs. Sever, which at first glance looks like a typical kind of modern first-person shooter. And it is, but what's interesting is the ways that they find ways to get all of the kind of conventional modern first-person shooter elements onto the Game Boy Advance, and the ways that they work that into the control scheme. So...
Can you hear me?
So if the problem is, you know, there are no modern contemporary first-person shooters on the system, then the solution is Ballistic X vs. Sever, which figures out ways to make it all work. And it also looks pretty good. I mean, for a Game Boy Advance first-person shooter, pretty much every Game Boy Advance first-person shooter just looks like Doom. Oh! It's always those fucking saws. Piss me off. There we go. Alright. They all pretty much look like Doom. They use, they typically use ray casting engines, and sprites. Although if I remember right, Nightfire for the Game Boy Advance, which I briefly owned, did not. Nightfire used a, I'll put it this way, a lot of people like to say that raycasting engines are not true 3D engines, but Nightfire's engine, you could say was. It had more complex level geometry than other shooters. You would have rooms on top of rooms. Whoops. So its engine had more in common with things like the Quake engine than it did with things like motherfucker. I forget that I can't run up these guys. No, actually, I remembered that. It's just that I'm talking about something, so I'm naturally sucking at this game at the moment. I need to be careful, or I will die. I'm bad at intellectual multitasking. Boom! Bam! These guys are all ganging up on Pharaoh over there. Oh, that makes me angry. But yeah, it has more in common with things like the Quake engine than things like the Doom engine. The enemies were still all sprites, but honestly, like, what do you expect out of the system? But the environments were all complex, you know, 3D environments. The gameplay was pretty complicated for the system too. It was like, honestly, it was a lot like other versions of Nightfire, just, you know, with sprites and some of the really fancy things trimmed out, like hanging from wires and stuff. I remember that. That wasn't there, but Power Rangers. But what was still there was Jesus Christ. But what was still there was the gadgets, things like Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck you! Yeah, the gadgets were there. I remember that you could use the grappling hook. It was like built into your cell phone or something, and you could use that to latch on to certain latch on points. It ran really slowly. I remember that much. I used to have quite a few Game Boy Advance shooters. I had that. I had Nightfire, and I had Wolfenstein 3D from the Game Boy Advance. And that was actually the first time I had ever completed Wolfenstein 3D. Was on that system. And it ran really poorly, but it gave me something to do. Oh, Jesus. I also had Doom for the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, no, actually, now that I think about it, the first time I'd ever beaten Wolfenstein 3D, from beginning to end, like all episodes ever, was on Game Boy Advance, and I beat it on the hardest difficulty setting, which basically just meant, and I gotta tell you, you could not mid-level save on the Game Boy Advance version of that game. Like, that was memorization, careful management of resources, and just retrying over and over again. It took me forever to beat that game. But that was the first time I ever beat Wolfenstein 3D, and I am so proud to have beaten that system, and I really wish that there was some sort of achievement or something that I could take away from that and show people, just to prove to them that I beat it on the hardest difficulty setting on that system, because it was fucking hard, and I have no evidence that I actually did that. Okay, Sharaman, time to just wail on you with a sword for a bit. Come on, who's your daddy? My granddaddy, that's who. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was listing the shooters I used to own on the Game Boy Advance. Okay. Used to own Nightfire. Used to own... crap, I was just talking about it. Used to own Wolfenstein 3D. Used to own Dark Arena. Which was... it's useless to describe it this way, but it was a lot like Doom. Almost all shooters on the Game Boy Advance were a lot like Doom.
That is not my father.
Now what's interesting about that line is that she says... She says, I know what it is to lose a father. And he responds with, that was not my father, but her bringing that up. So, the prince sacked her kingdom. That line is not very clearly explained. Did her father die? Was the Maharaja killed when the Persians sacked India? Or does she just mean, like, in the sense of being kidnapped and brought hundreds of miles away from home? Not terribly clear.
You don't understand. I need that dagger to undo.
To undo what I have done. Truly you must think I'm a fool.
You are right to be cautious. But fight as bravely as you may, you cannot defeat this enemy. The sands will spread. They will consume everything.
Someone has called me and I don't know why. My dad has called me.
But you are kind as well as brave. Please believe me. Help me find the hourglass.
It is in the Sultan's treasure vault, atop the Tower of Dawn.
How do you know that?
Time for me to be a very, very bad,
Come with me then if you insist. But I warn you, I move pretty fast.
very bad player. But I'm gonna call my dad, or whoever just called me, from my dad's number while recording. Sorry, guys. Hey, did you just call me? Yeah, I work today at 3 o'clock.
Wait!
Yeah, sorry. If I didn't have to work at 3, I would totally go, though, because that would help. But I'm probably going to get out there sometime next week.
I'll cover you.
Please don't. You're
Yep.
liable to hit me.
Thank you for the offer, though. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll see you later. You too, Dad. Bye. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Did I get hit? No? Stabbed you in the butt! For those of you who've been watching my channel for a long time, I stabbed him in the dick, and have definitely noticed probably that I've been away from channel for a long time. I moved out of my parents' house in 2010, and I've been living with my girlfriend ever since. And I didn't have much time for YouTube for the past couple of years. So that's why 2009 was pretty much when the videos ultimately slowed down and stopped coming, was because life just kind of got in the way. But now I'm in a very nice living situation and a nice financial situation. And I've got the time to do this stuff again. I mean, I still work much more than I did back then, but I have more time to do this kind of stuff. And so if I just make an effort to will myself to do this, I can do it. And it's a lot of fun and it's very rewarding. So that's one of the reasons why I'm getting back into YouTube. And also, I'll be perfectly frank about this as well. I'm trying to develop a feature film, and I've got a script written out for it, and I'm trying to get actors and other people in line for it, and I am using this channel in order to try to drum up interest again in the things that I'm doing. So my channel used to generate lots and lots of views. It doesn't anymore, and that I attribute to inactivity on my part. But I figure maybe I can revive this dead horse a bit so that I can beat it. So yeah. Whoops. So it's the sort of thing where if you guys are here because... What the fuck just happened? Hello? What? What the hell was that? Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. That's frickin' bullshit. Are you serious right now? apparently my computer was unplugged from the wall socket over there, and I didn't realize that it was, so it was just going on battery life. I may have just lost all of that footage. If I did, I have nothing to mix together, and this is it. And if that's the case, I am unbelievably pissed. We'll see. Alright, talk about a near miss. What had happened was my laptop was not connected into the power socket anymore, and I hadn't noticed that it had come loose. It was plugged over into the wall, and that outlet on the wall is just a little bit loose, so but I got my computer restarted, everything is fine now. Prince was right here on this ledge, ready to just die, but he didn't. So I was lucky that that did not happen. So here I am. Let's continue. That sort of scared the crap out of me. But yeah, as you can see, that was the ledge that I was running from, and I guess he kept going. And yeah, I guess I must have walked him off the edge while the game was still running, but it was blind when that happened. But he didn't fall off, he just hung from the side. And if I had pressed circle or something, he would surely be dead. Oh, hi, Farah. Alright. Man, that was really annoying. I was almost ready to just call that the moment that this episode ended, but no. I thought about it while I was repairing the damage there, and decided that that was not exactly fair, because the purpose of this series is to treat the gameplay like it's your life, and real life got in the way of the gameplay there, which means that that's not a good enough reason to cut the episode off. Especially because I didn't actually die in-game, so hell or high water, this episode is still moving on. So let's keep going. Pardon me, where the balls is my coffee? It's over there. I moved it.
Shall I go on?
Yes, I can smell something that my roommate is cooking, and it smells really good.
Then I'll continue.
In addition to Bailey, I have 2 roommates. Kill! Again, re-kill. Make them re-dead. Which they essentially are re-deads. Well, that was hysterical. I want that cloud of crap. Yep. Oh, shit. No, you bastard. Yeah, that was fun. Starting to go a little hungry. Oh, that smells really good.
Be careful!
Alright, where am I going now? Hey. I'm so proud of me. So proud. But yeah, I really liked this series. I felt like Two Thrones capped it off really well. And, you know, in all honesty, I haven't played a Prince of Persia game that I didn't like, with the exception of Prince of Persia 3D, which, I don't know, it was kind of like Tomb Raider, but garbage. I did play that once. I never completed it. I tried it one time at my friend Edwin's house. Oh, long time ago. Long time ago. He might still have a copy of it. And if so, I might want to borrow it from him. Just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Not necessarily in an episode of Until I Die, but just like, you know, screen capture some gameplay, show you guys what this thing is.
But also beautiful.
Maybe to you. You're a skinny little thing.
Opens the door. I like how if you look at the crack, she just should not be able to fit through that at all. Even if she squeezed. There's just no fucking way.
What is this place?
We'll need to find a way down to the bottom.
Pardon my disgusting burps. That box. Now, in the GameCube version, if you get to that box that was above the door downstairs, you unlock artwork or something, or maybe a video featurette, but on the PS3 version of the game, which is what I'm recording from, all of that stuff was already unlocked from the get-go. Yes, you will. All that stuff was just unlocked from the get-go, so I'm wondering if that unlocks some sort of new content? Maybe like a retrospective or something? Ow! Bollocks. Who knows? We shall see. It's still there, so one can hope.
Are you alright? I heard a strange noise.
No permanent damage, thank you.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's not permanent damage? You might have scars. That counts as permanent damage. Look at your eyebrow. We know that you scar. Motherfucker.
There's another lever in that corner.
The prince is down, but not out. Or maybe he was last standing. I don't know. All these cute little euphemisms for features in modern shooters. They all mean the exact same thing. Lying on your back with a pistol while you shoot things, waiting to be revived, or just taking things out before you die. Balls! Shit. Did I just... Okay, good. I thought I just made it impossible for me to get to that spot, but I think that it's still a viable option. What I may do is I may end up... There we go. I may end up taking that recording, and I thought this was more ornate than this. Really? That's all it fucking is now? It's just a box? Lame. Alright. I was thinking something. I was saying something. I don't remember what it was. Oh well.
Your turn now.
My turn now. As I was mentioning earlier, I'm trying to drum up interest in my work again, because I'm developing a feature film.
Stay there.
It's a version of it is written, and whoops. But I just want, you know, people to actually watch it. So I figure, why not give you guys something to watch, something to enjoy, and that would actually help me make the thing that I'm trying to do as well. So. Everybody wins, I guess? You can help just by watching. Mother... Well, okay. That was hilarious. I'm just gonna abuse that move, because it's so useful. Fuck you. Alright. Oh, there's still more? Time to save. I mean, not save. Drink. Time to drink. Motherfucker. I just tried to do that thing where he runs up the wall and then lands behind them and cuts them in half, but I forgot that that was Warrior Within and not Sands of Time. Warrior Within being when the series moved to its M rating. I think the series has stayed there ever since, with the exception of the really colorful reboot that had Elika in it. I liked that game, just not nearly as much as the Sands of Time trilogy. I think Forgotten Sands might have been rated teen. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It was... I thought it was gory. But again, the teen rating can encompass a certain amount of gore. This game has a certain amount of gore. And then there's some games that just, like, have no business being rated teen at all, like, I don't know, all three of the Uncharted series. Great series, but it has no business being rated teen. I find that whatever strings were pulled to give it that rating were dishonest pulls of the string. Not like I care too much, but, you know, it is a little bit dishonest to rate something like that teen. Let's see. Oops. Uncharted games are about as bloody and violent as a John Woo movie, really. I mean, I'm not talking like hard-boiled. That's... But I mean, I'm talking like American John Woo movies, so like Face Off or something. Well, yeah. Those got their R ratings. Those also dropped the F-bomb. You know what? It's really stupid for me to compare movie ratings to game ratings, because they're entirely different organizations, they have different standards, and we're talking different media as well. What am I doing? I think a better example would be if Halo is rated M, then Uncharted should be. I think that's a better example. That's in the same medium.
This was the Sultan's zoo.
Welcome to the Sultan's Zoo. Jesus, it's already 1:30. Oh my god. Hello. So many of you guys. Oh shit. Oh hey. Hey! Excuse me. Yes, please shoot that one. Don't mind. Thank you. Yes. Alright. Now I'm out of coffee. Not happy. Or perhaps I'm totally happy because now I can say that I have had my coffee. Fuck. No! Ah! Climb! Jesus. I really enjoyed Prince of Persia Classic. I played that on the Xbox Live Arcade. It was pretty hard. I did beat it, but that would make for an interesting episode of Until I Die. Yeah. I don't think it would make for a long episode. I really don't think I would last 5 minutes. Oh, birds. Fucking
I don't think they did survive.
Gasp. Alright. This part just sucks. Not because it's hard, but because it sucks. Because there's no way to do this fucking quickly as far as I am aware. You just have to fucking hit birds, wait for them to show up one at a time. They take a million years to do so. Vera, you have the bow and arrow. Come on. Shoot that one. Thank you. Fucking hell. I hate that part. It's flow breaking and stupid.
I wonder what this is for.
If I remember right, it's a ladder. Alright. Hey, Farah. There you go. Come on, puzzle, solve yourself. Now, there had to be an open space back there for her to make it that fast. There's no way she just crawled through that entire thing that quickly. Alright. Yes.
The fabled menagerie of the Zap.
It's a world-class menagerie.
It had been one of the wonders of the world. As a child, I had dreamed of it and longed to see it with my own eyes. Now it was a place of terror, an abandoned ruin laid waste by the sands of time.
Yes. Prince Ali Fatlis he Ali Ababwa. Genuflect, show some respect down on one knee. Let's see. Yeah, he's got a zoo. I'm telling you, it's a world-class menagerie. Prince Ali. Prince Ali. Just jump. And jump again. And again. And again. I don't know what that switch does. Turn it anyway. Yeah. That's how we learn things. Random experimentation. Whoop whoop. Whaba. There you go. You're welcome. I like her accent.
The rest of my tale until now. Perhaps you will also believe me when I tell you that, as we made our way through the moonlit ruins, I began to feel strangely drawn to the girl at my side. My reason told me to distrust her, for she had good cause to hate me. Yet she had proven herself a loyal companion. And I confess, I was grateful for the company of someone who, like me, was love.
See? Character development. He notices that he's been a dick in the past. Whoops. Motherfucker. There we go. Gotcha. Mega Freeze. Ah, what the? What was that?
Hey! There's no door!
Stand on that pressure plate, will you?
Whoever designed this defense system is just an absolute prick.
Now how do I get through?
I
perfect example, alright? Sometimes people have responded to America Man videos on YouTube, angrily, because, well, and they argue with the character, like some of the comments that they post, or that I've seen posted, where they say things like, you know, his stupid, better than thou, you know, we're number one unilateral attitude is exactly what's wrong with the world, and you're making the world a worse place, not a better one. And I'm just thinking, okay, you have totally missed what I have done there. Because America Man is a satirical character in a satirical series. So if you think that America Man is actually an asshole, that's because he is. That's the way that I have written him, as an asshole. America Man says and does things that I wouldn't, not because they're the things that I'm secretly thinking, but because they're the things that I really disagree with. Motherfucker. Shut up. Oh! That was really fucking irritating. My little rewind gauge almost drained there. That was almost it. Hey, stop that. Trees. Fucking stop. This is not fun. I remembered because of this series, I was really excited when Assassin's Creed was announced. And my chief disappointment with the game actually was with its combat. The combat in Assassin's Creed did not let you continue into the free-running parkour stuff. If you had to fight people in Assassin's Creed, it was a very slow, stiff affair with counter moves and stuff, but, you know, it wasn't very flashy. Assassin's Creed 2 wasn't quite as bad about it, but I've still never really liked the combat in the Assassin's Creed games. And that's why I haven't really... Oh, no, that's not true. I was about to say, that's why I haven't played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood yet, but, I mean, I actually really liked Assassin's Creed 2 a lot. I liked the first one, too, I just have some heavy criticisms of it, that's all. Felt like it could have done a few things better. Oh, wait just a damn minute. Okay. Okay. conveniently placed lichen. Lets you know exactly where to jump. Alright. Oh, hey. Yes, scarabs. Shink. Yeah, what is that? What is the handle doing there? The dagger's shinier than it was earlier. You dick. Alright. There's still more around the corner in there. Because I didn't do the sheath thing. Oh no, it's just that these guys are spawned. Oh, come on. I hate it when I do that. I'm going to take a sip of something that I've already consumed entirely. Oh, these guys. Right. I'm wondering what they are. They're swinging chains, which makes me think that they're probably, like, slaves or something. Okay.
Wait for me.
Dick. That felt good. I'll take a sip of that. Yes! Alright. It's 152. Fucking hell. Don't like how long this is taking. Very good. I remember right. Isn't there supposed to be, like, a thing? It happens later. Am I mistaken? There is, but it is not supposed to happen yet. You know, I should stop getting ahead of myself and just let the game lead me at its own pace. That's lovely. Now that sucks. Oh, dear God.
Shall I stand on the switch?
No. Stay there! I'm coming back!
Brilliant.
What? Is there any fucking reason why that happened?
Careful!
Oh. Yes, thank you. Way to go, Tim. God, that guy must have some strong fucking legs. Sorry. Alright, now what? At least there's water. Ladies and gentlemen, I've gotten a little bit lost. Somehow. Oh, you know what? Damn it! I blame that entirely on the movement of the camera. Alright. At least it's not Mario 64 bad. There we go. For a second there I thought that my capture had like failed again. I was about to be very upset. I'm gonna eat a Danish. Mmm. Tastes like the sadness of gas station clerks. Hello. Do you mind? Fuck. Oh no! No! Shit! Well... there you have it! There you have it. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, until I died. Fuck. Well, alright. That was a ride. Almost, Jesus. What I was trying to do there was I was trying to see if I could lure them in there and see if the swinging thing would take them out. I don't know. I guess it was a bad idea. Okay. Interesting. If I were actually the Prince of Persia, I would be dead by now.